What's going on, everybody? Genesis Jones here with Total G Shockers, and in this video we'll be comparing the Mudmaster models, the GSG-100, the GWG-100, the GG-1000, and the GWG-1000, which are all part of the Master of G series. So let's get into it. The Mudmaster series of watches have features and functions designed to provide vital information about constantly changing conditions to rescue crews who respond to extreme conditions on land. The Mudmaster is part of G-Shock's Master of G lineup and is a big, bad watch. The Mudmaster is a super watch, and in this video I'm going to share with you why that is so if you don't already know. Now, if you already own any of the Mudmaster models, put it in the comment section right now. Which one do you own? And let us know what you like about it. Is it the color? Is it one of the features? Is it the durability? Put that in the comment section. And if you don't own a Mudmaster yet, just put "I don't have a Mudmaster" in the comment section. Go ahead and do that right now. Oh, it's okay. I'll wait. Alright, so let's jump into it. Let's walk through the different Mudmaster models, and I'm going to go through the three categories. Number 1, design. Now, all Mudmaster models have a resin case, stainless steel bezel, and resin band that is structured to resemble that of a cloth band texture. These watches are mud resistant with a cylindrical button guard structure that protects the buttons from impact and keeps out mud, dust, and sand. The GSG-100 Mudmaster is an 88-gram watch that has mineral glass to cover the face and is marked with Arabic numerals at the even numbers. The LCD sub-displays are at the 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock positions. Now here are some of the GSG-100 models. Now, jumping into the GWG-100 models, you'll notice something. They look awfully the same as the GSG-100 models. And to the naked eye, you would be right. So you may be wondering, what's the difference, Genesis? Well, I'm glad you asked. So yes, as you can see, the GWG-100 is also 88 grams, has mineral glass covering the face, is marked with the Arabic numerals for all the even numbers on the face, and also have LCD sub-displays in the same positions that the GSG-100 models have on them. Now, the difference has to do with the features, but let's jump into it a little bit here. Now, as you can see, here is the GSG Mud and the GWG Mud. Both look the same when you look at the watches head on. But check this out. You look at the top band and they both say what? Neon illuminator, right? So we'll talk about what that is later. But now look at the bottom band and what does it say? Both of them say mud resist. And then on the GSG-100 it says water 20 bar resist, which is telling you what? That the GSG-100 has 200 meters of water resistance. By the way, the GWG-100 also has 200 meters of water resistance. And on the GWG-100 it says multi-band 6, which is the atomic timekeeping feature. So that's the first distinction. The second distinction is understanding the G-Shock watch code. Now, GSG here stands for a Mudmaster watch with tough solar. S for solar, right? GWG here stands for the Mudmaster watch with tough solar and multi-band 6 atomic timekeeping. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why they use W, but W seems to stand for the tough solar and multi-band 6 atomic timekeeping combination. Now, let's look at the broad view. Now, when you go back to some of the other Master of G watches, like the world-renowned GW-9400 Rangeman, the GW here stands for what? Tough solar watch and multi-band 6. Look at the G9300 versus the GW9300. The only difference between these two Mudman models is what? The GW Mudman has tough solar and multiband 6, and the G Mudman doesn't have either of those. Alright, so that is the basis on how you can begin to make sense of the G-Shock watch models, why they are labeled the way they are, and what this means. Now, does this mean that when you see a W or an S in the first part of the watch model that it means that it has multiband 6 and or tough solar features? No, there are exceptions to the rules. And as you continue to follow this channel, we'll continue drilling this in your head so that you can essentially read the G-Shock watch models and know the characteristics of the watch without even looking at the spec sheet. You get so good at this that you can spot a fake G-Shock. And in order to make the right decision with getting a G-Shock watch, you've got to have the information and the education in order to make that informed decision. And that's the reason why we created this channel and hope that you are learning so much about the G-Shock brand. Alright, that's my little rant. Let's get back into comparing the Mudmasters. So we have the GSG-100 and the GWG-100 and how to tell them apart. Now let's get into the GG-1000 and the GWG-1000 Mudmasters and how to tell them apart. By the way, we've already done a comparison video of the GG Mudmaster and the GWG Mudmaster. There should be a card somewhere on this video now that you can click if you missed that video and just want that information. The purpose of this video is to show you that Mudmaster has more breadth than what most Mudmaster fans rant and rave about. Here we're covering the whole gamut of the Mudmaster line. So for the GG-1000 model, it has mineral glass to cover the face. The watch is marked with large Arabic numerals at the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock hours for easy reading. On the GG-1000, the digital display is at the 12 o'clock position and at the 7 to 8 o'clock position. Now here are models of the GG-1000. The GWG-1000 Mudmaster is 119 grams, the big daddy in the Mudmaster lineup, comes with a sapphire crystal over the face for extra damage control, and for a big watch, the band is also comfortable while on your wrist. The digital display is stationed at the 6 o'clock position, and it also has large Arabic numerals at each quarter mark. Now on this watch, you'll also notice the time zones, which are the city abbreviations on the inner bezel. Now here are some of the GWG-1000 models. Number 2, battery life. Battery life for the GG-1000 Mudmaster is 2 years on 2 of the SR927W batteries. All other Mudmasters, the GSG-100, GWG-100, and the GWG-1000 use tough solar as its power source and battery life. The GSG-100 and GWG Mudmasters have a battery life of approximately 8 months in normal operation mode and approximately 19 months in power saving mode. The GWG-1000 has a battery life of at least 6 months in normal operation mode and approximately 25 months in power saving mode. And number 3, features. The GG Mudmaster has twin sensor, which includes the digital compass and the thermometer. The other Mudmasters do not. Now the GWG Mudmaster has triple sensor, which includes the compass, thermometer, altimeter, and barometer. It also has alpha gel, which helps with vibration resistance, a smart access electronic crown, and the flyback function. The other Mudmasters don't. The GWG Mudmasters, this includes the GWG-100 and GWG-1000, have the multi-band 6 atomic timekeeping, receiving time calibration radio signals which keep the display time accurate. The GG Mud and the GSG Mudmasters do not have the multi-band atomic timekeeping function. Now the GSG-100, GWG-100, and the GG-1000 all have world time up to 31 time zones. The GWG-1000 has world time only up to 29 time zones. Now, all the Mudmasters have mud resistance, 200-meter water resistance, 5 daily alarms, the hourly time signal, battery level indicator, 12 24-hour format, and a full auto calendar. The GWG-1000 and GG-1000 have stopwatches that measure up to 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds, and countdown timers that count down from 60 minutes. The GSG-100 and GWG-100 have stopwatches that measure up to 59 minutes, 59 seconds, and countdown timers that count down from 100 minutes. Now, the GG Mudmaster has the LED backlight, which includes the Auto LED Super Illuminator backlight. Both GWG Mudmasters and the GSG Mud have a double LED light for both the face and the digital display. Oh, and lastly, all models have Neo Bright Luminous hands and markers. Now, this is called the Neon Illuminator on the GSG-100 and GWG-100 models, which illuminates the analog hands and markers. To get the full comparison guide, just go to the link in the description or in the community tab and download this guide for free. So those are the similarities and the differences. Now the million-dollar question. Which one is for you? Well, you know my answer. It depends on what you need and want. Exemplifying absolute toughness, the Mudmaster is a favorite for people who are firefighters, law enforcement professionals, construction workers, etc. You know, it can be classified as more of a working man's type of watch. Now, if you want all the bells and whistles, you know, the triple sensor, sapphire crystal, multi-band 6 atomic timekeeping, larger case size, then the GWG Mudmaster is for you. However, if you want a smaller case size and don't really care about having triple sensor or sapphire crystal glass or the atomic timekeeping, but rather want the twin sensor, then the GG Mudmaster is for you. Don't need the twin sensor but do want the tough solar feature on your Mudmaster? Get the GSG-100. And if you want the tough solar and the multi-band 6, then the GWG-100 is your watch. Personally, I would rank it with GWG-1000 as number 1, GWG-100 as number 2, GSG-100 at number 3, and then the GG-1000 as my number 4 because I hate changing batteries in my watch. So that's how I would rank it. Do you agree with that ranking? Would you rank it differently? Put your answers in the comment section right now and let me know. But all in all, one isn't better than the other per se. They're just different. These watch models are incredible timepieces and are 4 of the most powerful watch models that G-Shock has to offer. You can't go wrong with any of them. And from a pricing perspective, the GSG-100, GWG-100, and the GG-1000 retail price range is from $300 to $380 in US currency, and the GWG-1000 starts at $750 in US currency. So that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed the comparison and that you learned a little something about how to tell the difference among all of them. I really enjoyed doing this video for you. As always, links of all of these models are found in the description. Now, if you have a video request, whether it be for a watch comparison or just a video on a specific G-Shock watch that has caught your eye, just comment below and I'll get that video ready for you and we'll let you know when it's done. All right. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down. All I really care about is making relevant and valuable content that will help you out. So your feedback is definitely appreciated. Send the love, I'll love you back. And for the small percentage of you that wants to send the hate, dude, I still love you. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and make sure to hit that notification bell so that you can get notified as soon as we drop our next video. That's all for now. I'll see you soon. And as always, continue to rock your G-Shock nonstop. Deuces!